Hi, Scott here. And do you remember in 1982 that the Eurovision Song Contest was held here in Harrogate, the building behind me? Well, indeed, in 1982 at the newly opened Harrogate Centre, there it is today, we saw songs like Bem Bom. I'm not going to show you all of it, I'm just going to show you the edited highlights or lowlights, whichever way you want to look at it. There's a very good conductor, as the lovely Jan Leeming took us through some of Europe's finest and indeed worst acts. Is that the BBC One clock there, circa 1982? Brings back memories, that, doesn't it? Oh. I always think that the Eurovision opening theme is very grand.
Bienvenue à Harrogate. Welcome to Harrogate.
Terry Wogan.
Question on all Europe's lips tonight.
It was a question on a lot of UK people's lips, I think, at the time. Hardly anyone had heard of Harrogate. At the time, it was one of the few places in the UK that was capable of staging it. Anyway, where is Harrogate?
Harrogate? Yes, indeed.
There we go. Where is Harrogate?
That's the place in North Yorkshire.
And there we go, there's a little map. I thought that Harrogate's so central Yorkshire. There we go.
Fellow holds for the visitor.
And there we go.
And it's been a very, very popular.
The Stray.
This week for all the
very nice. And nice flowers. There's snow on the ground there. Bloody hell.
Sturdy Victorian architecture.
Don't recognise where that is.
Harrogate's claim to fame was its
Drummer Monkey. Wow. Okay. Pizzeria. Wow. Parliament Street. Salisbury. That was a bag shop, wasn't it? That Valley Gardens. Bit of Betty's there. And you wouldn't have this these days, which is just a lady model just make themselves look lovely there. Anyway. Debenhams. Looks like Debenhams. Yeah, Debenhams.
Of course, in this area is the home of ICI Fibres. Crimple House, which comes crimpling. The whole town has been alive with the excitement of the Eurovision.
Modern telly there.
Particularly lovely this year.
Mr. Phillip.
This, of course, is modern.
They've been obsessed with models, aren't they? That's where Wetherspoons is now. Well, Crimple Viaduct. They are making it look quite nice, aren't they?
Viaduct and Chewett Well, the first spring discovered in 1571.
Harrogate Theatre.
There's another spring.
So there is the Harrogate Centre.
Right up the first
Harrogate Convention Centre now. And it was one of the few places in the country that could actually have staged this in 1982 because of its size. It was opened in 82, of course. Bit of a risk at that time by the town council. I was reading an article about that a while ago.
Magnificent circular multi-purpose auditorium. An auditorium
wow.
With a seating capacity of
Look how thick the programme is. Bloody hell. This is inside now.
This is where you find us with a packed
modern scoreboard.
18 countries taking part. There, the stage with the BBC Orchestra, conducted familiar figure and moustache of Britain's best known, one of Britain's best known musicians, Ronnie Hazelhurst, the BBC's resident music director.
The BBC does get its money's worth out of Ronnie tonight. You'll see he does an awful lot of things, says Ronnie. Claim to fame, he actually wrote the theme to Only Fools and Horses as well. So here's Jan Leeming. She was the host of the night. Former BBC, or she was at that point a BBC newsreader. Quite interesting, she was recently interviewed and she said that she was paid an awful lot more for doing this than she ever did being a newsreader.
From the conference centre at Harrogate in Yorkshire.
Very prim and proper.
In just a few minutes, artists from 18 countries will be singing the song of their country's choice to decide who will receive the Grand Prix this year.
So, first song, and I'll do this just for this one. I'm not going to do this every time. So, what we do is we see a little bit of a local scene there. That's what the Algarve looks like. And then once you see this, you'll see a little bit which is filmed in Harrogate. Really do miss Terry Wogan.
The authors and composers are Antonio E. Pino, Jose Brito, and Pedro Brito. here's Jan Leeming again.
The first entry is from Portugal, and the conductor is Luis Duarte.
What's he wearing? Dear God. Look what he's wearing.
Singing the Portuguese entry, Dos.
Dolls, okay. So again, what a get up. What a get up they've got. Dos. Also, the Portuguese for bim bom is bem bom, obviously. So bim means bomb. Hey! 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 Wow. Yeah, the conductor's having a good time there. Oh. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, Luxembourg now. And a lady called Svetlana. They're having a drink, aren't they?
As you can see, all the people taking part here in Harrogate seem to be no stint on the drinking.
No stint on the drinking.
Michel Joureau's from Paris, as I said, Cyril Lassus is a Tunisian. This young lady is a multinational, a polyglot.
How can it be a multinational? There you go. Okay, this is Svetlana. I'm not going to show you very much of this, don't worry. I'm not going to show you all of the songs. I'm not going to show much of them. It's just a little flavour. Cool. Yeah, that's enough of that. Norway. Okay, so that's first of the Scandinavian countries. Now, this is a strange one. They have a bit of a duet going here. Jan Tegan and Anita Skorgan. And I just think that Jan looks very unwell. What do you see? Lots of the contestants having a drink. Is he a little bit hungry? He doesn't look half well, does he? Oh. No. Oh, Britain. Okay, United Kingdom. Here we go. And so Wogan there on the right-hand side. BBC commentary positions.
It's going to be sung by
and this
Bardo.
Is Bardo.
The members of Bardo are, of course, Sally Ann Triplett and Stephen Fisher. Sally Ann's
of course,
19.
yeah.
She's sung
of
in
course.
the Eurovision contest before with Prima Donna. This little film was shot at Covent Garden, and this one shot in Harrogate.
Yeah.
Help of a beefeater. The composer, author is Simon Jeffries, 25 years of age, and I'm sure very nervous. We wish him all the best, as we do.
Very nervous when you see the song.
Triplett and Stephen Fisher.
Here we go. Yeah.
It's Bardo.
They started favourites, apparently.
In the hall. Must have a good chance of winning.
The
I don't
entry
think so.
now for the United Kingdom, and the conductor is Ronnie Hazelhurst.
Ronnie's going to do this by himself.
And singing the UK entry, Bardo.
What are they doing on the floor? Oh my God. What the hell are they doing? What are they doing?
One step further and I would have been there. Can't seem to get your attention no matter how I try.
I just want you to prefer me to the other guy.
Yes, that's unlikely, I think. Okay, Turkey now. And this is a guy called... the song is called Hani, which means where. And there's very green lighting, obviously left over from the Irish entry. And here we go. He's got like a belt over his jacket. And he seems to have a... You'll see him in a minute. He looks like he's got a dog collar on. Like a red dog collar. This did really well though. It was about third, I think. Austria now, and the band is called Mess. That's the name of the band. These are a mess, officially a mess. There we go. Here we go. And believe me, that was the best bit of it. You haven't missed much. Oh, there we go. What's next? I think it might be Spain next. And here we go. Now, I think it's quite strange, this one, because bear in mind we're talking about 1982, and Spain wasn't yet in the EU at this point, and they were only about 6 years out of military dictatorship, which was Franco, obviously. There we go. Now look at the guy on the left. You can't quite see him. I just think she looks like she got a stiff neck. Yeah, so that guy on the left, he is him, or L. Castanets. It's getting a bit sultry now. Now look, she times it just so her mouth is by the microphone at the right time. Hi. Okay, Yugoslavia. Now this is just dreadful. These were communists, don't forget, at the time. Hello, hello, hello. Oh dear me. No. Okay, this actually came last. Finland came last with Bomb Out. Oh, it's a bit shouty, isn't it? Oh, lots of them look like the Blues Brothers back in Sweden. Okay, there's fantastic sort of tradition with Sweden. This is Chips. Chips is the name of the band. And here we go. Let's have a look at the old videotape there. Dag efter dag, day after day. Okay. Well, more Blues Brothers type bands there in the back. Oh, it's not exactly ABBA, is it? Let's face it. Denmark. Okay, this is I think a bit of a cheeky guy here. It's called Video, and I think he's just picked words that sound English. This is Bricks is the name of the band, and he's singing about buying his first video recorder. Oh, they're not doing much, are they? Humphrey Bogart. Bye. Yo, video. Okay, is Israel now, and I just think this guy seems like he should be singing in an Italian restaurant. This came second. This did really well. So, okay, Netherlands. Now Netherlands, this guy freaks me out a bit. Seems it's sort of archetypal, really. Tulips. They're playing Van der Valk in the background, and whatever he's doing to that lady there. And well, there we go. Now, notice they've all got medals. You'll see an awful lot of these have got medals. I don't understand. Is it like a special Eurovision Dutch medal they've got? Genk. And she's got a medal. Look at the back. There we go. And there's one other I'm going to show you with a medal. I'll stop it in just a second. And yeah, she's got a medal as well. There we go. Genk. Yeah, that's enough for him, I think. The Irish entry, the Duskies. La. It's a bit of a la one. La 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 la. Not great choreography, is it? Oh my God, what they. Oh, looks like 3 female Duskies and 1 male Dusky. They made him wear yellow. Anyway, not good. Rare, isn't it, that you want to see Germany for a bit of sense? This is the last song. Last song now. You might recognise this. I think it's the only good song of the night, I think. She was 17 years old when she did this. And this is how it ends. Now, listen to the reception as they end. Now, I'm not sure if they liked the song or just they were glad that the whole thing was coming to an end. So I mentioned earlier that they got their money out of Ronnie, and here he is. Look, he's going to play the band, singing various songs as we see some stills and some video footage of Yorkshire. I mean, it's not exactly Riverdance, is it? Is that the Bronte Parsonage in Haworth? Don't know. Let me know in the comments if you recognise any of these places. Is that Christchurch in Harrogate? That's Knaresborough. Good shot of Knaresborough there. And so this is Castle Howard now, and that is actually George Howard, who was at that time chairman of the BBC, so Baron Howard. And you'll notice some of the artistes here. There he is. Now he was later, he got into trouble for using BBC money to pay for prostitutes. Anyway, there was a bit of a fireworks display. Castle Howard, and there we go. That's the interval act. They should have counted up the votes by now. Yeah, Ronnie does well. So this is how we. I'm just going to rush through this. I'm not going to go through the scoring, but suffice to say, you will see that Germany romps home, as you might expect, and I think Yugoslavia did dreadfully. Britain did okay. I think Ireland did not as good as usual. Israel, I think they were second, and there is Nicole.
There's absolutely no doubt about who the winner is of this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
And Jan Lehman has done quite a good job, I think.
Of the BBC, Sir Ian Trethowne.
Ian Trethowne, Director General of the BBC, and he, a former ITN newsreader. Quite a right-wing guy, I think it's fair to say. Ian Trethowne like to involve MI6 in looking at controversial BBC programmes. Here they are all celebrating. Looks like Leo Sayer, didn't he? Bloody, oh my word. There you go. Jan made a bit of a hash up of announcing the winners, but still. Here we go. Now listen, note, she's singing in German at this point. And now English. Wow. I think she later sang a verse in Dutch, a verse in French as well, I think. Anyway, there we go. So that's my first ever reaction video. Big night. Harrogate did itself proud, I think. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know if there's any particular reaction videos you'd like me to do. But I'll do a few more of these. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Also, I'd be very grateful if you could like this video and hit that notification bell. If you do that, you'll continue to receive lots more rubbish just like this.